tuned. At the end of this video, I'm going to tell you how you can win one of these awesome loot crates from lootcrate.com.
This is Filmmasters, and on this episode, we're going to be going through and doing some noise removal in Adobe Audition. Now, I'm currently editing a clip, for example. Now, this could be a short film you're working on, or it could even be a tutorial you're working on, but I'm in Adobe's Premiere Pro CC. I've got a clip on my timeline. Let's listen in and hear the noise.
So that is back row.
So as you can hear, there's that hissing sound or the noise sound. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove that from, obviously, the timeline, correct it in Audition and bring it back in so I can have a cleaner soundtrack. To do that, I'm going to right-click on my clip that I want to do the change of effect on. And what I want to do is go up to Edit Clip in Adobe Audition. So let's do that. It's going to open up Audition for us automatically, just like that. Here's my sound on the timeline, ready to go. Now, whenever you do a film or whenever you film something, they always film the ambient sound before they record whatever it is that you're doing. The reason for that is because you want that little bit of noise at the beginning, because if there is noise there, you can sample it and remove it. So what we're going to do first of all is you need to sample the sound that you want to remove from the timeline. Let's go up to, for example, Effect, and I'm going to show you where the noise reduction or restoration is. As you can see, capture noise print isn't highlighted, so I can't select it. I can select noise reduction, but it does nothing. And the reason for that is because we need to capture the noise print first. So let's do that. So I'm going to go in here and select this part, and I'm going to press play and listen into the noise. So we can hear it loud and clear. Now, that's going to be the sample. So I've selected the sample of the noise we want to remove from the soundtrack. I'm going to go up to Effects now, back to Noise Reduction Restoration. As you can see, Capture Noise Print is now selectable. So let's select that. The current audio selection will be captured and loaded as a noise print for use the next time the noise reduction effects is launched. Now you can select that so you don't ever see that again. Now what that means is if I capture this noise and then go back into Premiere and work on another clip and then bring it in, it will use the original noise print that I captured. Now that's great. If I'm, for example, filming and I've got a few different shots from the same location, then that noise print may help me to simply go in there and to speed up my workflow. However, what happens if we've recorded in different locations? Well, when you're doing that, you'll need to resample the sound each time for whatever sound removal that you're doing. Now, I would suggest it's probably a good idea, unless you're in a studio, for example, to go in there and make sure that you capture the noise print first time, every time, and continue through each clip. I'm going to select OK to get rid of that warning. And it's selected the noise print. I'm going to go back to Effects, Noise Reduction and Restoration, and now I'll go to Noise Reduction. Now what we're going to do is we're going to listen in and we're going to remove the noise by looking at the color chart here. So we've got the original sound chart and we've got the noise, and we're going to be adjusting it and moving the colors, and I'll show you how that's done. So first of all, let's come down here and press play. And you can still hear the noise coming through faintly. And if I drag it right back to original, so that's the original track, and you can hear the noise. And we'll bring it back to where it automatically removed the noise for us. But what we want to do is we can make these finer adjustments. We can bump it right up all the way up here. However, it will change our sound sample. So what I'm going to do is come down here. First of all, stop it. I'm going to unselect the sound sample so it plays the whole track. Let's go back to the beginning. So I'm doing that on the timeline down here underneath the Effects Noise Reduction window. Now I'm going to press play and listen in and remove the noise by ear.
So that is Backroad. That is my very first short film. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you looked into the work that went into it.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to the beginning and listen into that sound sample at the very beginning. And the sound is almost gone. Now, it is okay and acceptable to have a little bit of noise. That's fine. If you bump the noise up too much, I'll play it and I'll do that and you listen what it does to my voice.
So that is Backroad. That is my very first short film. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you looked into...
It takes away a little bit of the depth out of my voice and it sounds a little bit dull. So if I bring it back down so that the green, which is the noise, comes down just a little bit. Now I can make adjustments here as well to the peak, trying to remove some of the gap in between the green and the yellow. And obviously it's probably a good idea to do that as you're pressing play.
The work that went into it. And that is Backroad. So that's my very first short film. Now,
okay, so once we've done that, select apply. I'm happy with that. It's now going to analyze it and apply the effect. It's now done. All I have to do now is go file and save. And I'm finished with it. So I can shut that down now. And it's already updated it. You can see here it's set up its own file in Premiere Pro, allowing us to make those modifications or adjustments to that sound file, but it's replaced it on the timeline. So if I go back to the beginning and press play, this is what you'll hear.
So that is Backroad. That is my very first...
So that is how we do noise removal using, for example, Adobe's Premiere Pro CC, and going straight into Adobe Audition, making those adjustments to remove the sound, making sure that you capture the noise print, and then saving it so it then updates our file on the timeline. Now, if you want to become a Film Master subby, it's pretty simple. Subscribe to the channel, like us on Facebook and on Twitter. And until next time, don't just film it, master it.
If you want to win a Loot Crate, which is a box full of geeky goodness, my gift to you for all of your support. Just like and comment on any video on this channel. A Loot Crate will be given away once a month, and make sure you're a subscriber so you don't miss out. Winners announced at the end of all new videos uploaded. To make sure you don't miss out, turn on the notification icon. Put a tick in the box to receive all notifications and select save. The more comments, the more chances you have to win. Good luck, and thanks for watching. Here's last month's winner from lootcrate.com. If you are the winner, private message me by going to the About in my homepage, send a message, and put in the following details: your name, postal address, shirt size in small, medium, or large.